Your website application should be accessible by all. It should be accessible by anybody from anywhere at any time. 24 by service, 24 by 7 service should be provided, and with any device, any literacy, any computer phobia person having computer phobia, any type of person should be able to access the service, should be able to access the e-governance service which you are providing. Usability and acceptance issues, this is specifically for the persons in rural areas where they need some guidance, some support. In that case, we have to design the system in such a way that it is more user friendly, and that should be more effectively designed. And this is you have to rethink while designing the website, that whether these persons can access the website, whether they can use the website effectively, whether it's in their own language, whether it is comfortable to use the website. So we have to reconceptualize the government services, the government website also, which we are designing. There are some economical issues, like e-governance means less interaction with government servants. It will help to reduce corruption. So economic issues are mainly concerned with return of investment, and definitely the cost benefit ratio also. Cost of implementing operations and maintenance should be low. So whenever you are designing any e-governance application, we have to face these economic issues also. And definitely there are some legal issues, like whenever you are designing any website, you have to think of these legal issues, like strong and effective rules related with IT has to be formulated, and these policies should be in place. They should be strongly implemented. So this assumes that the adoption of use of security measures, there should be proper security measures undertaken in your website to empower you should empower and train the manpower, and these are the legal issues. Some of the legal issues must be considered while designing any e-governance application. And other issues are also there, like underutilization of existing ICT infrastructure, lack of coordination between government departments and solution developers. Many times we face this problem. We have to approach to solution providers, private service providers, the government departments has to approach. There may be a lack of coordination, and whenever the application gets developed, we say that this is not we want. That is why there should be proper coordination between the government department and the solution developers. We should express what we exactly want the system to do, and many times we face the resistance to re-engineering of departmental processes, because the persons who are running the system sometimes feel that the processes should not be re-engineered, or we should follow the same process which we are following from last 5 years. That is why the re-engineering of processes is not promoted by many departments. So this is also a challenge whenever you are design any e-governance application. In case of enablement of services, this includes information availability. The information will available at any time. Submission of online forms, the person should submit the forms online. Online processing and payment, online verification, the verification will be done online. Status tracking will also be done online, and availability of services, everything will be online. Whenever there is e-enablement of services, whenever we are giving any e-governance service, with that everything will be online. I can do my work whenever I have a time, and I can log in from the system. I will fill up the online form, it will be get verified online, and finally I will get the service online. For this, it requires interoperability and use of open standards. Now open source softwares are used instead of a licensed software. Whenever we use these type of software, the source code is with us. That's why it's easy for us to modify the source code, and whenever we want such changes in our software, we do not have to depend on the service providers or developers. That's why use of open standards is also required. And whenever we are dealing with any government service, the two government departments should interact with each other. At present there is no interaction between the departments. Whenever I want to submit any form, I will provide my PAN number, then Aadhaar number, and all my personal information, and the same information is called by the other department, even though the government has that data. That's why the two government departments should talk to each other, the systems should talk to each other. Then only the services will be effective. The state should create a checklist, and at that time, what are the points to be considered? Use of BPR, there should be standardization and integration of UID. You have to integrate everything with UID. Whenever you will integrate everything with UID, then more better services we can provide to the citizens, because lots of data we have, we call many information many times. This will not be the case whenever you integrate the data with UID. You have to share the data with vertical sharing, and horizontal sharing of data is also important. The data should be shared with department to department to avoid the duplication of data. And use of official email ID, this is also one of the guideline given by Maharashtra government, that each government officer should have their official email IDs. Whenever I am sending an email, I should send from official email ID, not from Gmail, Yahoo, these private service providers, because maybe my confidential data is on their server, in their hand. So it's better you should have your own official email IDs, and those use of official email IDs should be encouraged in the state government departments and also offices of elected representatives.